Welcome. My name is Alex. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, letting me know what you think. I am here with a two-part full class. This is the standing portion, and then the other part is going to be all done on the floor. Each practice will stand alone, and we will begin. They also go great together, but bring yourself to the top of your mat, the top of your space. Take a moment to find good posture, lengthening the tailbone down, draw the core in, palms touch at heart center. Bring your awareness to the present moment by shifting your focus to the breath. Remember to bring your thoughts back to this inhale, this longer exhale, in and out through the nose as best as you can. And use this moment to feel gratitude for your decision to take some time for yourself. Something brought you here, something you trust will make you feel good. You can trust that instinct. On an inhale, reach the arms overhead. Keep the elbows soft, arms shoulder width, and try to keep your torso where it is. Feel the arms gently become heavier. Inhale, look between the hands, lift up again. Long exhale, forward fold over both legs. Keep the knees soft. Right foot steps back to a lunge. Left knee over the left ankle, tall on the fingertips. I love this breeze today. Draw in the core a little bit and leave the toes tucked. Inhale, lower the left knee. Draw the shoulders back. Feel the right hip flexors. Long exhale. Try to straighten both legs as you press into the front foot and your fingertips or blocks. Shift your weight forward back to a lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm opens up to the side. Fingers spread wide and try to keep your whole arm in view. Left hand back down to the mat. Step to the top of your mat and relax over both legs in a forward fold. Knees are still soft. Round up to standing. Arms above the head. This time, seal the palms and pull the shoulder blades together. So we've got our arms overhead, palms pressing together. Open the elbows away from each other, lower the tailbone. Breathe. On an inhale, release the hands, lengthen the arms overhead, and bend the knees as you swan dive all the way forward. Knees stay soft. Left foot steps back to a lunge. Tall on the toes of the left foot. Lower the left knee. Keep the gaze ahead of you. Shoulders draw back. Long exhale, pyramid pose. We're trying to straighten both legs, but don't worry about that not happening right away. Lunge, leave the back knee up, shift your weight forward, lunge twist. Lean on the left hand, open up to the right. Right hand back down, step, hi Caesar, step up to the top of your mat, relax over both legs. Bend the knees, but start to feel a little more reach, more length. Round up to standing. And stand with your hands at heart center. Notice what has already shifted in the last few minutes. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace the fingers, index finger out, press a button on the ceiling. If your neck is okay with it, let the head go back. About 3 short rounds of breath. Lift out, forward fold over the legs. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Knee over the ankle, tall on the toes. And again, lower the right knee, shoulders draw back. Long exhale into your pyramid pose. Notice how these are growing. Shift your weight forward, back to a lunge. Lunge twist, right hand down, left arm opens. Left hand down. And step back to a plank pose. Hold here for a few breaths. Pull in the core, press the mat away, grip the fingers down, and then smooth out the hand so that the entire palm is helping. Lower all the way down to the mat. 4, cobra, tops of the feet on the mat. Elbows in close, flex the toes against the mat. You'll feel the thighs pick up. Roll the shoulders back, lift halfway. Release, lower down. Press up to a tabletop and into our first downward facing dog. Feet are hip width, hands are shoulder width. Let's pedal through the feet, pressing down one heel at a time as the opposite knee bends. Now lift up onto the toes and place the top of one foot nail bed side down on the mat and rock a little side to stretch the front of the foot. Get both sides. Downward facing dog. Press the mat away. Keep the knees soft if you need to. I also encourage that as a way to slowly warm up and to find yourself even farther into your poses. Right foot steps up between the hands. You can always lower the left knee and scoop the right heel up. Inhale, lower the left knee, shoulders draw back. Long exhale, pyramid pose. Lunge, keep the back knee lifted. Lunge twist, left hand down, right arm reaches. Right hand back down to the mat, step up to a forward fold. Keep the knees soft, but allow yourself to find that much more length, that much longer of an exhale. Round up to standing. And stand on 2 feet. Recall your intention. Bring your awareness to that present moment, this one. Inhale, reach the arms above your head. I'll turn to show you. Hold the left wrist with the right hand and reach up and to the right. Just a nice long side body stretch. Hips to the left. Lift up. Switch out the grip. Reset in the center. Hold the right wrist and pull up and to the left. Come back to center. Bring the palms to touch and look up at your hands. Let the neck go back if that's okay with you. If not, just lift the sternum. 3 short rounds of breath through the nose. Lift out to release and forward fold over both legs. Knees are soft. Bend the knees and round up to standing. Palms touch. We're going to throw a little balancing in. Balance on the left foot and pick up the right for tree pose. You can kickstand inner calf, inner thigh, half lotus. Just please do not place the foot on the knee. Squeeze the right glute to open the knee out to the side and relax your gaze. Just a few rounds of breath. Any variation you'd like with the hands. Return to 2 feet. Feel the weight redistribute. Lean on the right foot and pick up the left, tree pose. Whoa, okay there. Try not to arch the lower back. Use the left glute to open the knee to the side and relax your temples. Return to 2 feet. Meet me at the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers, index out. Look up at your hands. If it hurts your neck, hold your ears with your arms. Otherwise, look up at your hands and find a gentle back bend. Lifting, reaching, hips forward 1 inch. Lift out, find normal standing, and then bend the knees, forward fold over both legs. Place your hands on the mat in front of you. Separate your feet about mat width. Yogi squat malasana, heels in, toes out. Bring the palms to touch. Try to keep the feet flat. Try to let the tailbone feel heavy as your elbows press the knees apart, then palms are completely sealed. Release your hands to the mat, forward fold, bring the feet back to touch, and exhale over the legs. Bend the knees, draw in the core, and round up to standing. Stand tall. Turn to face the long edge of your mat for Warrior Two. Separate your feet. Turn the right toes to point to the top of the mat. Hands to hips and bend the right knee. Left foot is parallel to the left edge of the mat. Hands over hips will help you to make sure your shoulders stay over your hips. Bring your arms out in front of you, palms down, fingers sealed. Open your arms side to side and look over the right hand. Breathe. Relax the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades together, and press down through the outside edge of the left foot. I'm going to do 3 pumping warriors. On an inhale, press into the right foot, straighten the leg, arms overhead. Inhale. And then exhale, sit back down into your Warrior Two. Try to keep this so smooth, so intentional. 2 more. Flip the palms and straighten the leg. Inhale. And sit back down. Once more. Warrior Two. Virabhadasana 2. Straighten the right leg, turn the right toes in, Warrior Two, left side. Bend into the left knee, squeeze the left glute to keep the knee opening up and engage the core just by pulling the stomach in. That's really what that means, essentially. Right foot is parallel to the right edge of the mat, arms side to side. Ooh. Warrior Two, look out over the left leg. Three pumping warriors. Press into especially the front part of the left foot to straighten the legs. Pull in the core, inhale. Exhale, sit back down. 2 more. Flip the palms. Lift. Lengthen, be tall. And sit down. Inhale, press. Exhale, sit back down. Straighten your left leg, turn the toes forward, hands to hips. Forward fold between the legs, hold opposite elbows and sway side to side. Try to let the head and the neck be heavy at some point. Lengthen out the spine, put the right hand on the mat, right in your line of vision, and twist open to the left. Keep the feet flat and open the left hand up. Switch sides. Left hand down, right arm opens. And again, right hand down, left arm reaches, moves smoothly. And switch. Hands to the mat. Keep the feet flat and pointing forward. Bend the right knee. Walk over toward the right foot. Keep the left foot flat. We're stretching the left inner thigh, the outside of the left ankle. Walk to the other side. Keeping both feet flat, we're stretching the right inner thigh and the outside of the ankle. Come back up to center. This time keep the left hand down, twist open to the right. And switch, right hand down, open to the left. Don't worry about how far you're going, just appreciate the movement. And left hand down, right arm reaches. And switch. Right hand down, left arm opens. Both hands to the mat, hands to your hips so you can stand up and meet me at the top of the mat. Stand with your feet together. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend the knees, wiggle the toes so the weight is in the heels. Palms face each other. Fingertips reach away from the tailbone. Look down and just a few feet ahead of your mat. Or between your hands, whichever is best for your neck. Palms touch, stand up. Minimize extra movement. Tree pose. Balance on the left foot, pick up your right. Anywhere but the knee, take this where you want to go. Relax the gaze. Return to 2 feet as gently as possible. Feel the ankle release, the weight redistribute. Stand on the right foot and pick up the left. Soft breathing, soft breath. Two feet. Gotta have fun, right? Top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Any arms lifted variation you'd like. Back bend, arms overhead. Pressing the button. Breathe 3 rounds through the nose. Lift out, swan dive forward. Halfway lift, inhale, shoulders roll back. And from this look up position, set the hands down and step it back to a plank pose. Find stillness in this plank. Lower the left knee to the mat. Kickstand the foot out to the left. Weight is going to switch to the left hand. Left knee, right arm opens up. And if you feel ready, reach the right leg up and away from you. Modified side plank, it's half moon on the knee. Place the right foot down on the mat. We're still, everything else is the same. Press into the left hand, reach the right arm for the top of the mat for a side body reach. Bring the hand back down to the mat. Plank pose. Lift the left knee. Lower the right knee down. Kickstand the foot out to the right a little bit. Top of the foot is down. Weight is on the right hand. Left arm opens up. Fingers spread wide. And we'll lift the left leg. Only if you feel balanced enough. Now place the foot down. Press into the right hand, the left foot. Left arm reaches for the top of the mat. And return to plank pose. Lower all the way down to the mat for cobra, tops of the feet down. Flex the toes against the mat, halfway lift, legs are engaged. And lower, press up, press back, downward facing dog. Find some stillness. Stand on the left foot, reach the right leg back and up, squeeze the right glute, let the hips stack, press into the right hand to level the shoulders as best as you can. Step the right foot up between the hands for a crescent lunge. Set up your lunge legs tall on the toes of the back foot. We're not stretching the Achilles. Hands to hips to get the shoulders over the hips. Back knee can stay soft, arms overhead. Palms face each other, hands shoulder width. Feel the back foot stretching. Feel your breath. Feel your shoulders relax. Draw the core in. One more breath. Hands float down to frame the right foot. Right leg back and up, three-legged dog. And downward facing dog. Find stillness. Scan the body right to left. Left leg reaches back and up. Point the toe, squeeze the left hip, the left glute, press the left hand down to lower the shoulders, or to level them. Bring the left foot between the hands for crescent lunge. Hands to hips to lift up. Even if you're super advanced, just try it. And then arms overhead, palms face each other. Feel that stretch in the back foot and toes. The left thigh is engaged. Expression is soft. Hands to the mat, framing the left foot. Left leg back to down dog. Reach it up, really, for just a moment. And return to downward facing dog. Lift onto the toes, tuck the chin, and ripple through to upward facing dog. Leave the toes tucked, the knees soft, or untuck the toes. And lean on the left hip. Look over the right shoulder. Switch sides. Come back to the center. Inhale, one more lift. Ooh, one more breath and press back to to child's pose. Oh, it's so pretty outside. Sit back. Bring your forehead to the mat. Breathe. Seated position, any way that's comfortable. As long as you are sitting up tall so that your chakras are aligned. Let's move the head a little bit side to side. Find some circles, half or full. And bring the palms to touch. Sit up tall. Arms reach overhead on an inhale. One twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Pull the right shoulder back. Release through center. Arms lift up and overhead. Long exhale. To the left. Left hand is your kickstand to help you keep sitting up tall. Release. Arms lift overhead for our last closing breath. Inhale, keep the arms up. Breathe in a little more air. And float the hands down to heart center. Remember to trust your intuition. Hands either heart center or by your sides. Thank you. Thank yourself. I'm so happy to have you here. Please subscribe and comment, and I will see you for the second part of this class in my next video. Namaste. See you in the next video. Oh my gosh.